We talked about Shigaraki versus Mahito, but now we're going to talk about Dabi versus Jogo. Now, we know about flames, right? I know blue flames are hotter than regular flames. However, and I always say that shit too, I know some things. And this fight, Dabi fans are going to get feelings hurt. That's for sure. Because Jogo is a key player out here. As people don't think he is, because he got the beat down by Gojo and Sukuna in his own verse. Not remembering that they're the most powerful people in that verse. Dabi, did he fight against All Might or All for One by himself? He didn't do that. And I'm not just saying that. There's other things that go along with it, right? We got the same thing like in the Shigaraki and Mahito video. Scenario 1's in My Hero City. Then second scenario is in Shibuya. Strength goes to Jogo. Jogo's the cursed spirit that is, physically strong. Dabi's a regular guy that shoots out flame. He has the strength of essentially almost a regular person. A little bit stronger, but not much. Speed, Jogo. Remember in Shibuya, he was like not there, and then he was there. And I'm talking about when he pulled up on the first grade sorcerers who were fighting against Dagon. And then he like disposes them real quick. Durability, Jogo. We all know that Dabi, he has like, goddamn, this guy's been through it in his own world, right? He's stitched up, he's burnt himself the fuck out, and he was like still like there. Even so, I got Jogo with the durability. He can take a beating. He can. We know this. Dabi, I don't think so. Not from Jogo. With how fast and stronger he is, and I'm not done yet. Endurance, I got Jogo. It's close, but I think Jogo still has it. He doesn't have to worry about, slash attacks or anything like that. Flames ain't gonna work on him either. Like those flames ain't gonna do shit. And he can also like dodge that shit. He ain't worried about it too much. Intelligence, Dabi. I give the intelligence to Dabi. He'll see this guy for a little bit and be like, okay, this little thing with a volcano on his head shoots fire out, but my flames are hotter. He'll think some shit like that. If I could hit him enough, I could probably get a win. If I can contain him in an area and then like light his shit up. That's what he's gonna be thinking. Something along those lines. And experience goes to Dabi. Close skills, Jogo. Range skills, I give it to Dabi. He blasts out blue fire, but Jogo's right there. With maximum meteor, that's a range move. But I gave it to Dabi still. Recoup Jogo though, for sure. Dabi, he overheats. His health deteriorates. His health bars go down low. The more he uses his power, y'all. Jogo don't work like that. He don't overheat. He's a walking volcano essentially. Hacks go to Jogo. He has a domain expansion. Environment goes to Dabi. He knows how to move around in the fucking city, alright? But even so, first scenario, 7-4, Jogo wins. I say mid-diff. Next scenario, it's basically the same thing. So strength goes to Jogo. Speed goes to Jogo. Durability goes to Jogo as well. Endurance goes to Jogo. Intelligence goes to Dabi. Experience goes to Dabi as well. Close skills, Jogo. Range skills, Dabi. Recoup, Jogo. Hacks, Jogo. And then this environment goes to Jogo. Because he's been to Shibuya beforehand with Kenjaku because they created a plan to box in Gojo. He's familiar with that city. You know, he might not be smarter than Dabi, but he knows of that city. And that being said, it's 8-3 in Jogo's favor both times. Mid-dip, Jogo wins. And even though Dabi has hotter flames, which is true, like people who might want to bring that up is true. But like you have to keep Jogo in a confined area, and that's not happening. He's just physically stronger. He ain't gonna let himself fucking burn in like blue flames. He'll pop out. He'll grab Dabi's face and throw him. Then he'll pop out his domain expansion, or he'll summon Maximum Meteor. You know, his body is gonna deteriorate faster fighting against Jogo. It don't matter that he's fighting, another fire user that's flames are hotter or not as hot as his when he can put out more flames and his recoup factor is better than Dabi's too. Dabi is smarter and has more experience, but still not beating him. Better hacks for the Cursed Spirit. Be cool, cooling on the corner, and let me know what you think in the comment section.